here we go.
Is like gravity. All it takes is a little push.
What's up, guys? How you doing? Welcome back to the channel. Glad you stopped by. And if you're brand new here, welcome. Grab a seat, stay a while, but do me a couple favors first. Go down and hit that subscribe button. Go next door, ring that bell. Make sure it says all so you know when the next video pops up. Hit that like button. And before you head out, drop a comment. If you're one of the regulars here, over 700 of you, welcome back for another round. As you also hit that like button. And before you leave, drop a comment. YouTube does love those comments. And of course, share this video out on all social media. Speaking of socials, Instagram and X down below in the description. Also, check out the link to that Joker Voice merch store. Get yourself some pretty cool things. Just saying. So, also part of Wrestlemania weekend, not to be forgotten, is the developmental brand NXT, who will have their own WrestleMania premium live event with Stand and Deliver. Now, this is an event that I will actually be attending live Saturday morning, and we'll be doing a live recap later on Saturday afternoon. Now, this is a 6-match main card with a 1 match on a pre-show, 7 matches total. So let's take a look at what I'm going to be watching this weekend.
And here we go.
Now, this show started off as a 5-match card, and then this past Tuesday, 2 matches got added to it. So I'm not going to really give predictions on the 2 most recently added matches. And one of them is a 6-man tag match, and this is between members of the D'Angelo family versus the new heel faction, the Dark State.
I'm sorry, who are you again?
Now, the other recently announced match will be part of the pre-show, and this will be a fatal 4-way women's tag team match to determine a #1 contender for the WWE Women's Tag Team Championship. And the teams are Roxanne Perez teaming with Cora Jade versus Lash Legend and Jakara Jackson versus JC Jane and Fallon Henley of Fatal Influence, and Gigi Dolan and Tatum Paxley. Why is Roxanne here? Why is she in this match? She was the runner-up to the Royal Rumble, set the record for the longest time in the Rumble itself. She was part of the Elimination Chamber. She had a feud with Bayley that was looking to be going toward WrestleMania. And yet, she gets put in an NXT pre-show match.
It's wrong.
Now we're going to stick with the NXT Tag Team division, and another match has the NXT Tag Team Champions, Fraxium, that is Nathan Frazier and Axiom, defending against Hank and Tank. Hank and Tank won a gauntlet match to qualify for this opportunity, so they've got momentum going into the premium live event. Now, as much as I love Fraxium, it's time for them to put someone over and to move up to the main roster. So I pick Hank and Tank for the win. And Fraxium, post-Mania, I could see going to the Raw Tag Team division where they are sorely needed.
Well, you're not wrong.
Now, the next 2 matches involve both the men's and women's North American Championships. So let's look at the men's side first. And we have a 1-on-1 match between current champion Saints versus all ego Ethan Page. Now, Ricky just won the title not a few weeks ago, so I don't see any real reason to do a title change as WWE seems really high on Ricky Saints. And Ethan is most likely headed to the main roster, probably to join the mid-card division over on SmackDown.
That is true.
So, in an AEW reunion, Ricky Saints retains North American Championship. Now, on the ladies' side, the Women's North American Championship, which was vacated by Stephanie Vaquer, will be decided in a 6-pack ladder match. Very simple. Title hangs above the ring. Climb a ladder. Claim the title. It's yours. Match is over. Now, there's 6 women in this match. So let's just go through and see who I think is most likely going to win. We're starting off with Izzy Dane. No. Kalani Jordan. Also, no. Lola Vice. Dark horse pick. But no. Now, I would have said going into Tuesday, the two of the favorites would have been Zarya and Solruka. But I'm going to say no to them as well, because the last qualifying spot went to the return of a fan favorite in NXT, and WrestleMania weekend is for moments and WrestleMania memories. So I predict the returning Thea Hale becomes the new NXT Women's North American Champion.
Oh my God. Yes.
So that leaves the top prizes in NXT championships. So let's start on the men's side with a triple threat between Trick Williams, the champion, Obafemi, and Javon Evans for the NXT championship. I'm not a big fan of Trick, I'm not going to lie. Javon can be exciting to watch, but this title is not changing hands anytime soon. Winner and still NXT champion, the ruler, Oba Femi.
It's so badass.
And that leaves what should be the main event in yet another multi-person match. We have Jordan Grace, Julia, the NXT Women's Champion Stephanie Vaquer, and Jada Parker for the NXT Women's Championship in a fatal 4-way match. Now, Julia returning after a month after dropping the title to Stephanie with what appears to be a heel turn is an interesting dynamic, since really it's Stephanie and Julia that the story is really all about. And let's be honest, Stephanie is the hottest commodity in NXT, also probably in WWE as well. So again, there's no reason to take the title off of her. Winner and still NXT Women's Champion, La Primera, Stephanie Vaquer.
So beautiful.
So these are just my picks. And like I said, I will be attending this event live and then later on in the afternoon doing a live recap. But we'll be discussing this and everything about WrestleMania weekend next week. You know where to be on this channel. Wednesday night is overbooked. But yeah, thanks for stopping by, folks. Again, quick reminder before you head out the door, hit that subscribe button, ring that bell. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't like the video, hey, thanks for sticking around this long. I appreciate that. And I will see you folks all very soon. Hope you had a great week. Have a wonderful WrestleMania weekend ahead of you. Always have fun. Keep talking. Keep smiling. Until next time, doodles.
I'd say you better